Hey, what's going on, guys? It's TBNR Frags, aka Preston here, and I've got a really special video for you guys today. It is a Call of Duty 4 Pro Mod scrim, and before I go into any detail about the scrim or talk about it, I urge you guys to go watch my introduction to Call of Duty 4 Pro Mod video. If you guys haven't seen it yet or you're not familiar with Pro Mod, you might be kind of lost and confused in some of the areas of what I talk about and the overall gameplay in general. So you guys can go check that out if you want to. It was uploaded, I think, 4 or 5 days ago. It's not hard to find. You can just go to the videos tab on my channel and check it out. But you don't have to watch it if you don't want to. But I just want you guys to kind of know what's happening and what's going on. So really quick, a scrim basically is a 5 versus 5 in Call of Duty 4 Pro Mod, in which teams compete against each other to practice for tournaments, you know, matches, kind of to prove who is best. So a scrim isn't taken lightly. You know, I mean, sometimes they are. If it's just kind of like a normal friendly scrim and you guys are practicing certain kind of strategies on each other and stuff like that, which really doesn't happen anymore in the Call of Duty 4 community, at least for the North American side. The Call of Duty Pro Mod community is actually kind of split up. There's the EU side, so there's the European side, and then there's the North American side. And really, North America is it's pretty small right now. I'm not gonna lie, the community is pretty small, but it's still strong and it's thriving. You know, we're getting more tournaments and we're getting more people back in the game, more teams, which means more competition, which is really good. So, anyways, the team we're playing here is Family, and these aren't just like the run-of-the-mill team. You know, this team is the they are either going to take first or second place in a tournament called CEVO, and it's the CEVO Revival Cup. So basically, CEVO wanted to bring back Call of Duty 4 and revive it, so they made a Revival Cup. And these guys are playing VVV, which is a very, very good professional Call of Duty 4 team, which have been playing for years together. So they are going to be facing them in a best out of 3, actually tonight. I actually just forgot to mention that, and maybe I'll tweet out the stream when I get it from Family or VVV, whichever one sends it to me first. So anyways, they are a very good team, and to beat them 13-9, that is the end result in this scrim, is a very big deal. But once again, they're a good team. You know, I got to respect them for that. And this was actually kind of an old video. Like, I recorded this, I think, 3 or 4 weeks ago, but I wasn't sure exactly how to render it and upload it to you guys, but I think it came out very, very well. You know, I had to put a lot of time and effort into these videos. There's a lot of editing that goes into it, so any kind of, you know, likes or favorites, I would definitely appreciate. So my role, basically, in the team is an SMG. So there's 2 SMGs per team, maximum. There's an unlimited amount of assaults, and there's only 1 scope per team. So usually the normal run is you have 2 SMGs, 2 assaults, 1 scope in every single match in scrim setting. There is a demolition which has a shotgun, but nobody uses it because it's extremely underpowered and it's really only used for fun or to kind of mess around. And sometimes on maps like Backlot, teams will run 3 assaults and 2 SMGs because the scope on that map isn't really necessary, but we'll get on that whenever we scrim again on Backlot. I'll talk more about that. So anyways, we're playing on Vacant, and this is one of the 6 competitive maps in Call of Duty 4, and the competitive maps are Crossfire, Vacant, Crash, Strike, and I can't think of the other ones right now. There's 6 total, and I'm sorry, they just kind of totally just plopped out of my head right there. So I'm playing the role as the SMG. I've always played this in Pro Mod for the last 4 or 5 years. As long as I've been playing it, I always played SMG. So my role basically is to go in, get as many kills as I can, and get out when we're playing on attack. But we are on the defensive side because I forgot to mention that in Pro Mod, Search and Destroy is the default game type. There is no CTF or TDM, you know, Pro Mod tournaments or anything like that. It's all Search and Destroy, and that's because the game is just so quick. I mean, you notice the round limit is only 1 minute and 45 seconds, and that's the maximum. And so the rounds go to 13. So the first team to get to 13 rounds wins. And I forgot to mention that my team is actually TBNR. So we're repping the best never rest. We're a competitive team. You know, I'm playing with people that I've played with for a long time. We have some new people, so we're just kind of getting acquainted and getting used to each other. You know, building team chemistry is what you call it. And so my job as SMG really on defense is to kind of hold the bathroom side. And I'll have to go over callouts and spots, you know, on a different video. There's so much stuff, but right here, actually, this is a 1-on-3 clutch. You can see that I actually got 2 of the other guys and got the 3rd one. So I get the defuse, which actually wins the round. So if you're on the attack side, you guys know you got to plant the bomb and either eliminate the entire defense team or plant the bomb and wait for it to blow up. So the plant time in Pro Mod is actually modified. The plant time is 5 seconds, and the defuse time is actually 7.5 seconds. So there's a little bit of variation in there, and I actually get picked right here by the scope. And as what I'm trying to show you guys basically is the highlights from the match, or the scrim. So I'm trying to show you guys all of the highlights, so the stuff that we all did really well in, and eventually I'll be doing showing you guys stuff that we didn't do well in, so I can kind of go over that. So this should overall improve your game. in Call of Duty 4, hopefully, and show you guys some of our scrims. And whenever we get into the CEVO Season 6 tournament, which is coming up, we're all signed up and paid and ready to go. Whenever that starts, I will be uploading all of these scrims and taking out, highlights from all of our players, and it's going to be really awesome. So right now we are at halftime. So the first person are at 12 rounds total, so 12 total rounds, the side switch. And usually to pick which side you start off on, you do a knife round. So everybody knifes, and whoever wins gets to pick the side. But in a scrim setting, you don't really do that because it's not really necessary. We just picked defense, which was the harder side. So now we're on attack, and attack on this map, believe it or not, is actually the harder side. Usually, defense is the easier side on most maps, but on Vacant, generally 80 or 90% of the Call of Duty 4 Pro Mod community agrees that this is definitely the easier side on this map. Sorry, I've been talking so fast, I gotta take a breath. So right now, we're actually tied up 9-9, and you notice I've been skipping a lot of rounds because the whole scrim itself is like 35-40 minutes, and that's way too long of a video. I want to keep it, about 10 minutes or under, so I managed to cut this video down to about 7 minutes. So we ended up taking this round and finally making it 10-9. And this is actually the last round, so it's 12-9 us. We are winning. And right here, I'm going to go ahead and go push the bathroom. This is my nade to throw every round. This is actually a set grenade. A lot of you guys might not know what that is. It actually hits the guy, and the little +3 that pops up right there means that I got an assist. So if you get an assist, you get a +3. If you get a defuse or a plant, that's also +3 points. And a kill is +5. 2 kills in a row is +10, and etc. You guys get what goes on from there. But points don't really do anything. I mean, they level you up on the scoreboard, but you don't really get anything out of them. So it's not that really big of a deal. So that is the end of the score. We said GG, but these guys didn't even GG to us, so that was kind of lame of them. But anyways, I know this video was really crazy and hard to understand, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. It's something a little bit different, something I hope you guys will understand. This is something I love to do. I'm super passionate about Call of Duty 4, Pro Mod and everything, so I just really wanted to show you guys this, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you guys later. If you want to, go ahead and leave a like or a favorite. Let's try to get this to 2,000 likes. It would mean so much to me. I put a lot of effort into this video, but I'll see you guys later in other videos and live streams. I promise more Modern Warfare 3 will be coming soon, but I'll catch you guys later. Peace.